Good evening, students of class 11. We are discussing on the uh, unit that is states of matter. Now you are on the NCERT exercise problems. Already we have discussed some of the problems and hope you have done these problems and keep note on your exercise book. Now in this part we will also discuss on some of the problems and also some small answer type questions from the same chapter. So it is the part 7, states of matter problem solving. So first of all, go to your NCERT textbook and find the problem number 5.10. 5.10. Then you can find that there is the problem, that is 34.05 ml of phosphorus vapor. That is the volume of phosphorus vapor. Vapor is given. Weight of this vapor is 0.0625 gram and at 546 degree centigrade. So we have to convert the centigrade to Kelvin and the pressure is given. Now first of all write down the data, that is P equal to 0.1 bar, 0.1 bar, V equal to 34.05. Now this is given in the milliliter, so we have to convert it into liter. Next one, R is given in the liter atmosphere unit. R is equal to 0.082. Next one, T equal to 546 degree centigrade is equal to 546 plus 273 is equal to 819 K. Now these are the data given. Now we know that PV equal to nRT. So what we have to calculate? We have to calculate the pressure. What is the molar mass? M we have to calculate. Now if we convert N by this data, then PV. Now P equal to M by V into capital M into RT. Now M by V is equal to D RT by M P. Now M equal to DRT by P. So D is equal to small m by V. Now V is given in 34.05. So M is equal to, small m is also given, small m is equal to 0.0625 gram. Now this is equal to 0.0625 divided by this data, that is 34.05 into 10 to the power minus 3. It is the density. Now put this data here, that is 0.0625 divided by 34.05 into 10 to the power minus 3. R equal to 0.082, T equal to 819 Kelvin and P equal to 0.1 bar. Then we can find that it is equal to 1420 gram mole inverse. It is the answer. So this is the solution to the first problem. Next one, hope you have understand the problem. Next one, 5.17. First of all, read the problem carefully. 5.17. the problem is calculate the volume occupied by 8.8 gram of CO2 at 31.1 degree centigrade and 1 bar pressure. The data of R is given. Calculate the volume occupied. So it is very simple. So again we will use the same equation, that is PV equal to small m by capital M into RT. Now we have to calculate V. So the V will be equal to small m RT divided by capital M into P. Now just put the data. M equal to 8.8, small m equal to 8.8, and R equal to 0.083, T equal to 31, that is 273 plus 31, that is equal to 304 Kelvin. This is the T. Now Rm, capital M, we have to calculate the capital M equal to, it is for the carbon dioxide, so a capital M equal to 44 gram, that is 12 plus 16 into 2, 44 gram M of CO2. Next one, P is the pressure is also given, that is 1 bar. Now put the value. M, R equal to 0.083 into T equal to 304 K. Always remember you have to put the data in Kelvin scale. M equal to 44 and P equal to 1. Now by simplifying this we have found the value of 5.05 liter. Next, explain the physical significance of van der Waals parameter A and B. Question, that is, explain the physical significance of van der Waals constant A and B. Now from the van der Waals equation, A is the part of the pressure correction and B is the part of the volume correction. So A is the pressure correction and B is the volume correction. So A is the magnitude of intermolecular force. A is the magnitude of intermolecular force and B is the volume or the residual volume. Next question, what is the SI unit of viscosity coefficient eta? What is the measure of the viscosity coefficient eta? So viscosity coefficient, that is eta, can be defined as eta equal to, or F, that is the force in between the two layers, is equal to F equal to eta A du dz. Now du dz is the velocity gradient and A is the unit. Now using this equation we can calculate the value of eta. So first of all write down the unit, that is write down the question, that is question is SI unit of, what is the SI unit of viscosity coefficient? eta. Now F equal to eta A du dx. Now eta equal to F dx by A into du. F is the force, that is Newton. Dx is meter. A is the area, that is meter square, and du is meter second inverse, because du is the velocity. Then F equal to Newton, dx is meter, A is meter square, and meter second inverse. Now simplifying this, that is n s m to the power minus 2. So it is the dimension or the SI unit of velocity coefficient. Next, question. This questions from the NCERT exemplar. You have to follow the NCERT exemplar also. If 1 gram of each of the following gases are taken at STP, which of the gases will occupy greater volume and smallest volume? So 1 gram of each gas of the following gases are taken at STP. Now STP is known. Which of the following gases will occupy greater volume and smallest volume? So first of all, we know the statement, that is, first of all write down 1 gram each of the following gases are taken in STP. Which of the gases will occupy, number 1, greatest volume, and number 2, smallest volume. Now the statement is, at STP 1 mole gas volume is equal to 22.4 liter. Now 1 mole, so 22.4 liter is the volume of 1 mole, that is the molecular mass. Now the gases are the gases given are CO, H2O, then CH4 and NO. So first of all we have to know the molecular mass of these gases. So 1 gram of CO is equal to the 1 gram CO is equal to 22.4 divided by molecular mass of CO, which is equal to 22.4 divided by 28 liter. So 1 gram H2O will occupy 22.4 divided by molecular mass of water, that is 18. 1 gram of CH4 will occupy 22.4 divided by 16, and 1 gram of NO will occupy 22.4 divided by 14 plus 16, that is equal to 30 at STP. So which one will follow the maximum volume? That is this one is the maximum, and which one minimum? That is NO is the minimum. So 1 gram CH4 will occupy maximum volume and 1 gram NO will occupy the minimum volume. Under which condition the real gas behave ideally, that is at low pressure and high temperature? Under which condition real gases behave ideally, that is low pressure and high temperature, under which real gases behave ideally. What is the value of universal gas constant? R is same for all gases. What is the physical significance of R? Now first of all, R equal to PV by NT. Question: what is the physical significance of R? Now R equal to PV by NT. Now if we follow the, or if we put the unit of the individuals, then it will be the volume unit of R equal to Joule, mole inverse, Kelvin inverse. So Joule is the unit of work. Now the R will be that the work done per mole per Kelvin. So what is the physical significance? R is the work done by the gas per mole per Kelvin. Now another one question is here, that is the magnitude of surface tension of liquid depends upon the attractive force between. This is the NCERT exemplar 27. Question number 27 exemplar. The magnitude of surface tension of liquid depends upon the attractive forces between the molecules. Arrange them with increasing order of surface tension, and the compounds is water, ethanol and hexane. Now the intermolecular force which is responsible for the surface tension here are the van der Waals force and the hydrogen bonding or the dipole-dipole interaction. Now in water and ethanol there are dipole-dipole interactions, and hexane there is only the dipole-dipole interaction. But in water and ethanol there is another factor, that is hydrogen bonding. So the factors here is number 1, that is dipole-dipole interaction, and another one is hydrogen bonding. Now hydrogen bonding is possible in water and ethanol, but here no hydrogen bonding will occur, so it will go with least surface tension. Another one, that is water and ethanol. In between water and ethanol, the water having the highest value of hydrogen bonding, so the maximum value for water, then ethanol, and then hexane. So it is the decreasing trend of surface tension in between the following, that is water, ethanol and hexane. On the next class we will discuss on some of the problems regarding this chapter, and then on the next class we will go with the next chapter. Before that, you will complete the NCERT problem and make the exercise note for yourself. Thank you.